Most people think failure means you are not making progress, that you have messed up. But what if failure is exactly what you need to move forward? Honestly, last week and the week before, I wasn't able to hit all of my goals. So I have to do two punishments. And those are like the punishments that will really push me out of my comfort zone. But maybe, just maybe, that's the best thing that could have happened. So let me give you some context first. Every Sunday in our community, we have a weekly call to talk about the week, how the goals went. And if you don't hit all of your goals, you have to do a punishment. And one of the punishments is to make this exact video admitting that I failed. But the second punishment is even harder. For the second punishment, I have to run a half marathon. It doesn't matter how fast you go, but I just need to do that distance, like 21 kilometers and something, right? That's gonna be a hard one. But that's the point, right? It has to be hard when you set punishments. Otherwise, you wouldn't take it seriously. That's why I said half marathon, which I will do. I'm going to do it. You have to keep promises to yourself, right? Alex Hormozy once said, confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. That means every promise you keep, your confidence and trust in yourself grow. But every promise you break, it chips away at your self-confidence. That's exactly why I set these punishments and shared them publicly in our community. Because accountability matters. Having people around you who keep you accountable means that you are more likely to follow through on your promises. Without accountability, it's way too easy to slack off, procrastinate, and make excuses. If you know there's people keeping you accountable, you're more likely to take it seriously. So if you're watching this and thinking, damn, I need something like this, I welcome you to join our community. The link will be in the description below. People might think failure is the opposite of success, right? But that's not necessarily true. Every successful people has gone through multiple failures before they reach success. Failure is exactly what separates, winners from quitters. Winners, even though they fail, they keep the enthusiasm and they keep going, they keep pushing forward. But most people, once they fail, they quit. That's why this is the exact moment when you face failure, you have to keep going. That's what makes a winner. Failure isn't final, it's feedback. You learn from it, you grow stronger from it. So use it and get back up and do better next time. Here are some lessons you can learn from failure. Failure means something is not working right, and it's an opportunity to reflect and adjust and do it better next time. That's how you grow, right? Secondly, failure builds mental toughness, right? Every time you face setbacks and you keep going, you are mentally getting stronger. Mindset is everything, right? It's the foundation of personal growth. It also teaches you to set smarter goals, right? Smaller goals, more realistic goals. It's better to be consistently good rather than occasionally great. Next time, set smaller goals that's realistic and easy to hit, and then that's how you build momentum. And next time you can make a more difficult goal, try to hit that, and so on, right? Failure also keeps you humble, right? It reminds you to keep learning. Failure equals to an opportunity to keep learning and keep growing. So here's my action plan. What I'm going to do, obviously I'll have to do the punishments. So one I'm doing right now, the second, doing the half marathon, I'll do it in a couple of days. And then what I'll do is reflect on how it went, right? What went well, what I can improve upon. And then this week I'll set smaller goals, more realistic goals to build that momentum. Like I said, hitting small goals consistently is much more important than to have a perfect week once. If you failed recently, good. That means you are actually in the arena. You're actually doing something. You are in the Colosseum. Instead of most people watching from the sidelines, you are showing courage, and those are the people that I respect the most. Failure means you are actually growing. It means that you are brave enough to do it and that you are on the right path. Keep showing up, keep your promises, keep growing. And as always, stay courageous, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.